Maple Monday!
Hey guys, what is going on? It is DaBoki here once again, and it's time for a Maple Monday. It is September 24th, 2012. Another week, yet here we come! So the champion update notes are up and going, and probably when some of you guys that see this video, the champion update will already be in progress, but there's a lot of cool things we can look forward to. Of course, all the revamps, we already talked about that in the previous Maple Monday, so I'm not going to go ahead and get too big and in-depth in this champions update because, well, we already know what to expect. But the thing is, the potential will be adding, I believe, a fourth line. If you guys can go ahead and take a look at it, it says that, oh wait, there is a bonus potential. What is this? So it's gonna act like the alien cube almost, except that it's just gonna be, I guess, called bonus potential, and you're gonna need a whole nother cash shop item to go ahead and cube this bad boy. So of course you're gonna cube it. It's not gonna reset all your potential stats, it's just gonna be for that line itself. So I mean, I guess that's cool. You don't have to re-cube everything, it's just that one single line. So I'm wondering what kind of stats you can get, what kind of percent stats, what kind of even skills. I want to see something like, oh, it summons something, like it summons a huge fairy, which grants you a tutu. It summons a lollipop, so you can suck on it forever. But I doubt there's going to be anything summoning wise for this potential slot. It's just going to be, hey, look, it's a way for us to get stronger and kill bosses faster. Yay. Before we get into the topic of this Maple Monday, I want to just go ahead and point out one more last thing about this Champions update is that I didn't catch last time, is that our classes are getting some new skills. I wasn't expecting this, but apparently some of the classes are getting some new skills. They got in big letters capitalized saying new skill, new skill. Heroes, Crusaders, Dragon Knights, a lot of the warriors are getting new skills. It seems like even some of the magicians are getting some new skills, so that is something we can look forward to. I guess it's always cool when we see old jobs getting new skills. That's kind of cool because it's like, hey, Nexon hasn't forgotten about those old explorers, so have fun with that, guys. So the topic I wanted to go ahead and talk about with you guys this Maple Monday is overlooked things in MapleStory. Things that we just don't know that exists, or maybe that, hey, you know, I didn't really realize how cool this is, but MapleStory, we're all like kind of worried about the bigger picture, the damage, the cubes, that we kind of overlook these smaller things that I think that we should give more credit to and like say, hey, that's kind of cool. So I guess this could be a little DaBoki's top 5 special that I kind of hide in these little Maple Mondays. I haven't done one in a while, so these will be kind of like DaBoki's top 5 overlooked things in MapleStory. So the number 5 most overlooked thing in MapleStory is the game zone. Now the game zone is something where probably most of you guys didn't even know existed, but it's a place in Genesis. It's like the free market, except you can go inside there and look for people that has games set up, like Omok or matching cards. If you guys haven't seen that video of me trying to do the matching card game and I failed at it miserably, you should go check that out. I think it's really cool that they have a place just specified for setting up those games so you can go ahead and find easy games. I mean, people just use them now to ask for fame or selling things, recruiting for a guild, but I really want to see people use the games a little bit more because it's fun. It's like, hey, it's not about really MapleStory, it's about these like mini card games. So now my 4th most overlooked thing in MapleStory has to go to the pig mount. Everyone is always having these huge flashy mounts now that the poor little piggy is being forgotten. And my favorite mount was the pig mount, and I didn't even want to upgrade it to Silvermane because that pig was so adorable. You would ride that thing and like, it was just so awkward. It was like, it would be like wobbling along, so happy like, and you would feed it these little weird bottles of love, and it would just love you, and it'd be like, and if you didn't feed him, he got so sad. But now you got like dragons, scooters, you have a Mercedes, you got cars, you got things I don't even know what they are. But the pig mount is like the original mount that, wow. I remember it was so expensive, but it's just so overlooked now because everyone has all these other mounts. And going with originality, I gotta say that the 3rd most overlooked thing in MapleStory goes to the relaxer chair. The first chair that you get after completing Maple Island quests. You have to hunt for those screws and boards and you get a chair, and it's so awesome because you can sit down and regenerate health. That was where it started it all. Now all these chairs are so fancy and flashy, which I myself love to collect the chairs, but I think that it's sad because myself, I don't even have the normal relaxer chair anymore. Not the tradable one, not that cool little red and pink one, but that one that's just green and you sit down and you're like, hey, look at me. I feel like I'm naked compared to all these other chairs because I'm just sitting in this little fold-up green thing that has no backbone to it. Goodness gracious, it is so plain, but it is so awesome. The second most overlooked thing in MapleStory, it goes to the speed potions. Now the speed potions, guys, was a necessity to have when you were training, when you're moving around even, because you were so slow. So now the speed potions, of course, not everyone needs them because they all have max speed already, but even though if you don't have max speed, use those speed potions. I mean, they're there for a reason. And I don't think anyone really buys them nearly as much, so it makes it really overlooked. And like, they are awesome, you know what I mean? Like, there's a potion that boosts up your speed. So you can train, you can jump faster, you can walk places faster. But so if you don't have max speed, I would advise you to check out those speed potions. Do you guys hear that? That's the #1 most overlooked thing in MapleStory. It's the background music for MapleStory. I know all of us love to listen to music, watch something on the side while we're playing MapleStory, have a movie going on, and we're always muting the sound of MapleStory. But the thing is, guys, MapleStory background music is possibly the best thing in MapleStory. Okay, it gets really repetitive, and probably a lot of us are scarred from it, trying to train for hours and hours with the same background. Yeah, that could get pretty gruesome, but I mean, just once in a while when you turn it on and listen to it, it's just like, wow, where did they come up with this song, you know, like who in the world actually wrote this stuff? And like, actually, it's really good, and it's cool because like every little place has its own unique like dun 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 dun. It makes you happy because it's such a happy song. Alright guys, well I know this has been kind of a short Maple Monday, but I mean I've just got back from school and I'm kind of busy right now, so I do apologize, but I hope you guys did enjoy this little Maple Monday and hope you guys are having a great Monday. So this Maple Monday, guys, I'm actually going to do something special for you guys that are still staying tuned right now. I am doing a Maple Monday challenge, so you guys can go ahead and submit something to me at my email, DaBoki@gmail.com, for a chance to be shown on the next week's Maple Monday. So what I want you guys to submit me is one of your guys' overlooked things in MapleStory, something you guys find that, oh, this needs more credit, it needs to be known a little bit more. You guys need to take a screenshot, you guys can make a video, or you guys can draw something. Drawing something is always good too, so definitely send in something, guys, to me that says, hey, this is overlooked. This thing needs to be a little bit more acknowledged in MapleStory. And also leave in the comment section below about your guys' most overlooked things as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been DaBoki. Have a good week.